Okay, so you want to know the coolest, the best, the most trendy place to live in Nolensville, Tennessee. And there are a few options. But right now, I am standing on the construction site of what is going to be the biggest deal for the town of Nolensville that they've ever had. This is going to be a community that a lot of people are going to want to live in. It's basically going to be one of those communities where you can buy a golf cart, live here, schools here, restaurants, everything. But first, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell so that you get instant notifications anytime I have a new video that comes out with more details about living in Nashville. Let's go ahead and dive in. We've moved up just temporarily to another part of the neighborhood where you can see and hear possibly that it is more noisy here, but there's a lot of homes already in framing, few homes already on the market, and so they are already starting to sell these homes. They are under contract. They are in the contract phase, and this is going to continue the further and further along. This project will last years, but if you want to be in on the ground floor, this is where it's all starting. Since you can see there is so much more activity over here and a lot more noise, we're going to head back over to the other part of the neighborhood now, where we can really talk about the blank canvas and the opportunity there to really make this your home. We are standing in Fairington. Fairington is the name of this new great big neighborhood. It is a sister neighborhood to Westhaven, actually built by the same developer, which is Southern Land Company. This is one of the neighborhoods, just like Westhaven, where you're going to have a town square, you're going to have a pool, you're going to have an elementary school in the neighborhood, basically restaurants, offices like dental offices, all those things that go into making your everyday life easier. You won't have to leave your neighborhood for a lot of those things, which is one of the big selling points for a huge community like this. Taking a break from the dirt for just a minute here, I wanted to actually bring you to Westhaven since I'm referring to it so much in regards to Fairington. So this is a neighborhood built by the exact same builders as Fairington, SLC, Southern Land Company. And so you will see the way it's developed when I mention every home will have a front porch. Every home here has a front porch. We have spacious grassy medians, lampposts, sidewalks on every street, and of course a bunch of American flags you can see waving in the wind. And this is very much of a storybook neighborhood. This is a community that is highly sought after. A lot of people come from out of state and even from within Franklin, moving to and from, to come to this community because it is such a tight-knit, close community. Golf carts everywhere. There's a large pool. This community even has a golf course. Much of what you see here in Westhaven is going to be duplicated in Fairington. It's really hard to imagine all of this as being the mound of dirt that we were just looking at, but going back to that, this is how it's going to look, so keep that in mind. Now, SLC is a legacy company around here in Middle Tennessee. They have built so many homes, neighborhoods, and even high-rise developments in and around downtown Nashville. So they have a really good resume, a really good track record, and they put out a really decent product. So what we're going to show you here is basically where they are in this process. So SLC has been working on this project for years, honestly, making it all come together. It's a big project, 313 acres. And when you consider the size of Nolensville, Nolensville itself is only like a 9.5 square mile town. And so it's going to take up a large chunk of Nolensville. But there's going to be about 700 homes here. They broke ground on all this, trying to get all of this development in just to get the gas lines, the water lines, electric lines, the streets, the curbs that you're looking at. That all takes time. And so here we are several months later and getting to the point where it might be about time to start selling homes. I used to work for a custom home builder. That was actually how I got my start in real estate. And it was right here in Nolensville, Tennessee. Nolensville is about 45 minutes drive to and from downtown Nashville. It's 22 miles. A lot of locals here will tell you, oh, it's just 30 minutes to downtown Nashville, or it's 20 minutes to downtown Nashville. That's not really true unless you're driving at like 3 a.m. But to be honest with you, if you're planning like a normal work schedule, commute time hours, you're going to be looking at closer to like a 45-minute drive, just averaging, depending on traffic, everything else. So just be realistic about that. But a lot of people live here regardless of that because everything else is so worth it. So imagine your dream home, this being your street, one of your driveways would pull off of here, and then you've got a home sitting in this lot behind me. Basically, a porta pot could be the symbol of your next home. On this 300 or so acres, there are going to be about 700 homes, and those 700 homes are going to be a typical Southern style, front porches. You'll have garages that go from alley access or maybe front access, side-loaded garages. There will be a variety. And speaking of variety, there are going to be a variety of price points here too. Some of the homes starting as low as $800,000, some going into the multi-million dollar range. So it really is a mixed use sort of development with the smaller homes versus the estate type homes, all of them built on half-acre lots. Life in Nolensville, in a neighborhood like this, Fairington, is one of those lifestyles. It's a lifestyle type living community. It's an area where you're going to have your little getaway in a resort type environment that's just a hop, skip, and a beat from every other historical aspect of Nolensville, getting to and from all the school extracurriculars, everything else, not too far from Cool Springs, which is where a lot of kids' activities are outside of school, but then also, again, heading up to downtown Nashville then for more entertainment and guest entertainment when you have people come into town to visit you. So a lot to expect and to hope for and dream about here in Fairington, just inside of Nolensville, and a really cool opportunity for you to find a way to make this your home. And if you want to do that, I would love to represent you as a new construction agent, considering all of my experience that I have working with custom home builders. It can be a really overwhelming process. It can be a part of the process that at first, especially, can get you really just bogged down thinking of every detail of a home, how you want your home to look, to be able to get everything in the complete package, know all the discounts that are available to you, know everything that you're going to be able to get to be able to negotiate the best price possible for you. I would love to be able to help walk you through that and get you to where you want to be in the best position possible. To know more about Fairington as this community continues to develop, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you get an instant notification every time I have a new video that comes out. And please fill out the form, the link that is attached to my YouTube channel, to go ahead and schedule a one-on-one Zoom call with me, and I can make sure that you get only the information that you want directly to your inbox.